Hey everybody, and welcome back to more Talos Principle. We're about to enter World 6, which has only 3 puzzles and 1 star, so a little bit less than last time, thankfully. Which is good, because I seem to recall one puzzle in here giving me some real trouble. Let's read this. Okay, so no conversation with the library assistant. Faith.email. From Neil McCober to A. Subject, stray thoughts at midnight. Dearest brother, I admit that I am finding it very difficult to believe in a loving God under these circumstances. Why would a loving God inflict such pain and suffering on good, kind people? If truly there is a personal God, how can he be the same God who will subject those children to such unbearable pain? I remember all the answers we were taught, yet none of them seem believable now. I don't want to stand in front of people and preach something that I don't feel in my heart. Better to have doubts than to be a hypocrite. And yet, I also cannot deny the experience that led me to this vocation. So what is the truth? Perhaps it is that I neglected the mystery of God, used "He moves in mysterious ways" as an excuse rather than as the terrifying acknowledgement it truly is. Perhaps I made God too human. If the universe has a purpose, then that does not mean that it revolves around us. A sobering thought, but are we not supposed to be humble in the face of the divine? With love. Thank you.email. From Sun Wei Yang to Alexandra Drennan. Subject, thank you. Dear Alexandra, as we approach the end, I wanted to let you know how much I appreciated this chance to finish my work on Soma/Talos. My faith makes death a far less frightening prospect than it is for others. I know we have all died many times before, but the thought of leaving the work unfinished did weigh on me. For having released me from that burden, I will forever be thankful to you, even if our attempt itself fails. Though there are trillions of worlds beyond this one, I hope we may meet again in another life. With love. And humansoul.text. Archive 1872 CE/F553. Butler Samuel. If all machines were to be annihilated at one moment, so that not a knife nor lever nor rag of clothing nor anything whatsoever were left to man but his bare body alone that he was born with, and if all knowledge of mechanical laws were taken from him so that he could make no more machines, and all machine-made food destroyed so that the race of man should be left as it were naked upon a desert island, we should become extinct in 6 weeks. A few miserable individuals might linger, but even these in a year or two would become worse than monkeys. Man's very soul is due to the machines. It is a machine-made thing. He thinks as he thinks, and feels as he feels. Though through the work that machines have wrought upon him, and their existence is quite as much a sine qua non for his, as his for theirs. I probably didn't pronounce that correctly, but oh well. Alright. So, let's see here. I want to say there's another time capsule here, but maybe not. Elohim talks about how the world arose from hidden words. What if those words were, "Let there be eternal suffering"? What if they had no purpose? What if all of this is just randomly synthesized from the garbage of a dead world? Sheep, V55. Our purpose can only be achieved by not contemplating purpose. Samsara. Alright. Let's go here first. Two-way street. Alright, so this one doesn't have anything but the basic elements. We have turrets and gates and... what else do we have here? It's like this is a graveyard. It's interesting, we're slowly getting more into the messages that mark the final days, it seems like, of the Earth and the end of the Talos project, or whatever it is called, Soma. And, I guess what I find interesting is that this part of the game is just so somber. You know, it feels so funereal, and this type of environment really lends itself to that. Alright, so I'm assuming this is the street and the name of the puzzle. Ah, here we go. Alright, what do we have? Okay, that's not good. Let's bring that other jammer through. Wait, did we use that other jammer to open this up? I'm having trouble remembering now. We did, okay, so we're gonna need to use this over here first, then. I'm not gonna even try to mess up the rhythm of that thing. because I want those to remain unsynced. Okay. Here we are. And we just need to grab this one. Hoping we don't have to go through this again until the very end. Well, presumably the very end. I guess we're going to have to go through it again to get through that gate. Alright, so we go there, and now we can bring this through. Deactivate that. I'm going to guess that we need this. Yeah, here we go. Perfect. Alright. So is that... Okay, that's the first one. So we can go here. And there's the keys. Alright, good. Got the keys. So that means I can go back through here. And we're going to have to re-juggle these through the gates. And then use the keys on this. Wait a minute. No, no, no. There we go. Alright, so I need that deactivated. And we just need to get this through. Okay. There we are. There's the sigil. Cool. That wasn't so bad. Alright. What should we do next? Why don't we do this one? The 7 Doors of Recording. That sounds like a self-help book or something. It sounds like the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People or whatever. We got a jammer and we've got this, this over here. Is that another? No, okay. Oh yeah, there is one there. Okay. Let me, do this. There we go. So we don't even need to use the red beam on that. Alright, so I'm gonna see, is there another red beam driven thing there? I don't see anything. Alright, so we've got 2 objects here. If we could use that jammer trick again, we might be able to get past even more. So I'm just gonna leave this be for now, and hope that this works. So we're just gonna stay here, gonna run around. Oh, by the way, I haven't even mentioned this up until now, but if you're recording and you run outside through a purple gate, then the recording will immediately stop. So you don't want to do that. Let's actually do this, so we can at least stand here and we can bring things through. I think I'm just going to go up until a minute or so. Of course, when we actually carry the stuff through, we're going to have to wait until I step on this, so... I know I could start the whole thing over, but I don't really want to do that right now. So there's 7 doors, which mean that we've done 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, this is theoretically doable. Alright. So that's going to stay there. Let me just go ahead and bring our things over here so that we've got some time. Alright. I suppose if there is another... Well, wait a minute. I'm wondering if there's another one of those red receivers over there. I'm wondering if that's gonna... Oh, here we go. Actually fly through all the stuff that's in the way. Yeah, there's definitely another one there. Okay, well, we can easily dismantle that. There! Perfect. Oh, now what's this? Let's go ahead and finish this off first before investigating that. Thankfully, we've actually got a path here, which is nice. Actually, let's bring this out. So at least it won't be stuck. Oops! That's not good. Yeah. Tell you what, why don't we do another recording? Because I'm guessing that's where the star is, based on the extraneous nature of it in relation to the puzzle. And I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to let this go, and it looks like we might be able to use the same jammer trick there. Wait, no, we can't, because this is going to have to... Ooh. Okay. There is no blue beam or anything here, and we can't direct a blue beam into this whole area, so that's not really going to do any good. I think what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to take this out, so I think I'm just going to use this recording as an opportunity to do that. And then once I get the jammer out, that'll make this a lot easier. In fact, I think it might make it actually possible to do, because I think in the current state this isn't really possible. So let's just do that, and then I'm going to go back here, turn this off. Alright, so now let's record a thing where we jam this. Whoops. Like that. So we can't really use the same jammer trick. There's the star right there. Ooh, we got a window here into another puzzle. Okay, so with that in mind, I think we should be able to pull this off. Let's get her done. I feel like you could have done this with one less item, or yeah, you could have made it possible with another gate there, because you could just stand on the button instead of using something. Alright, so that's done. So we have one more puzzle left, and this is the puzzle I recall was giving me a lot of trouble. Let's read these first. I wonder how many of us there have been. Sheep. We all meander around this labyrinth trying to solve its puzzles, but we must remember that no matter how far any of us progresses, we all remain equal. Quiznos00. Okay, that's my friend Tyler from the Chips Challenge community, and there we go. Here's the thing.
This is all ego, isn't it? Recording these random thoughts, these letters to the future. Just a desperate grab for immortality. But you should know, yes, this was my idea, my project. But so many people helped. People I don't even know. People I haven't even met who can do things I don't even begin to understand. That if we succeeded, if someone's listening to this, I really can't take credit for it. What we achieved together. And if we fail, well, it doesn't matter.
Then we failed together. Alright, so looks like we've got a little puzzle here. Whoops. So that's not really gonna work. Oh, here we go. There's another one of these. So this puzzle is called Circumlocution, which is a name I really want to give at Chips Challenge 2 level, by the way. And this one had me stuck for a while, mainly just because it had a variable setup type thing going for it. And by virtue of that, it was very easy to mess it up if you weren't careful with how you connected it. So I'm gonna, whoops, that's not good. Let's do this. Alright, so we don't need the jammer there. So now we can carry it all the way over here. So yeah, basically the objective of this puzzle is to get as far forward as you can and slowly transport things ahead and redo the connections as you go along. Like this one right here, you'll notice has a window through it, so that's going to come in handy. Well, the question is how to do it, and there's also a window over here. Interesting. So, I think what we actually need to do is not open that up, because that doesn't do us any good at the moment. But instead, open this up, so we can remove this from here. So right now, can we stretch this all the way over here? Yes. Barely, but it's possible. Alright, so that's done. So that means that this... Well, no, this is not extraneous anymore. Okay, we need to figure out a way to get this working. So that can be removed right now, because we don't really need it. But we need to go in here. And then we get another connector. Okay, good. So you can see right here that we're going to ultimately need to get through this door, disable that mine, presumably with a jammer, and then go through that door. So that's going to take some doing. We got yet another window here. So can we make use of this? We can! Unfortunately, that doesn't really do any good. We also can't really reach through there at the moment, so that's not going to help. Alright, at least we got a new connector though, which is nice. And interestingly enough, we can actually shoot through this window to go here and here. I'm going to actually take advantage of that. So now, the real question at this point, so we've got that connected there. And we've got this. So this is really not necessary right now, this whole thing. Let me see if I can try to work this out, because this is going to take some puzzling here. So really, the only reason why this is here is to provide a way for us to go through here and take the jammer with us. But now that we can, I think I'm going to actually use the jammer to hold this open. So we can bring this through. There we go. There's no reason to even worry about that door anymore since this is holding it now. Alright, so now we just need to go through there. I think we might have another issue though, because we've got to open this up now. Now, interestingly enough, you can actually use the jammer over here on the 7 Doors of Recordings star to make it even easier to get that, but I decided not to do that for this. Okay, so the real question at this point is how are we going to feed into here to make this happen? That's going to be interesting. And I think ultimately what we're going to need to do... Okay. We're just going to need to jam this so we can take this through, right? Because this is holding this open. Oh. It's also providing power to that, but we can rewire that. So we don't have to really worry about that. So, we need to put this here. We need to rewire this by going there. And then, this should be easy now. We got it. Ooh, wow, this went a lot more smoothly than when I first solved it. Perfect, alright. Good stuff, good stuff. That makes 45 red sigils now. Oh, we can go out here. Interesting enough, there's also a pathway through here. I'll show you guys more about that here when we look through the Easter eggs, though. I'm still deciding how I'm going to do that, if that's going to be multiple videos or what. Because it's going to take a while to get through a lot of those. There is no reality. Words lie. Images are soldiers in the dictatorship of the senses. Even these words are part of my oppression. Undo the brain. The bra 1N. Everything should be demolished. This is my reform. Mine. It must obey my rules. I refuse to accept your reality. Okay. I think that guy is desperate. Ooh. I hear you beep booping, but I think I'm gonna wait. Actually, no. Let's go ahead and do this, because the next world might take us a while. Why are you suddenly acting like a dictator now? I wasn't really prepared to actually go specifically here. Let's just go with this one. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I'm really curious about this. Who cares how many others have said the same thing? We're not really physically free, I don't think. Yeah, let's go with this. Okay, so this is one of those predestination versus free will things. Why does it work better that way? You see, when people say things like this, that's not exactly very conducive to discussion. Ooh, we got an achievement for that. Awesome. Come on, keep going. Yeah. Yeah, come on. Yes. Wait, we're not even typing anything. What? Our fingers aren't moving. Oh, come on. Now you're just being ridiculous. Alright. Let's get out of there. So when I first played the game, I actually decided to just reject him entirely. To which Elohim was like, "Good job, child. You have done well," and stuff. And I was like, no, that wasn't the point. Yeah. I'm gonna go there eventually, but for now, in the next video, I'm gonna take on World C7. And you'll notice this one has 4 puzzles, unlike the 3 we just saw, 1 star. And there's one puzzle in particular, I think it's this one, that is ridiculously difficult. So I want to make sure I allow myself plenty of time for it, since we were able to breeze through that world pretty quickly. A lot more quickly than I thought we would. So next time we're going to go to World C7, so once again, thank you so much for watching, hope you enjoyed yourself today. If you did, be sure to hit that like button. Wow. I was trying to say hit and press at the same time, and it was like hit and well, I don't know, whatever. But anyway, lets me know I'm doing something well and that you're enjoying yourself, and either way, I will catch you on the flip side. So take care, and I'll see you next time.